Well, hello there, YouTube. And welcome to a lot of the snow melted already because it warmed up to 33. It's dropped down to 32 again and dumping. But I woke up at about 6:30 this morning with crazy, bed spins. You know what I'm talking about? Your whole world is spinning around. Last time I felt anything like that was when I was a younger guy and my drinking day. Had a few too many or something, you know. But I tried to shake it off, and man, every time I tried to get up and move around, it just made me nauseated. I'm feeling a lot better now. It's about 11 in the morning, so I ended up calling in for work. Looked like the roads going to work were okay, but it's been a crazy one here. I think the snow, when it stopped for a while, and I seen it was pouring, so I decided to come out here and talk to you guys for a second. The snow, you can see my footprints. It was melting fast. It was probably, 3 inches or so. Got up this morning. I think half of that is rain. You get out of it here. Yeah, look at this out here. Of course, the garbage guy came in this morning and just churned up the driveway out there. I hope that's just the snow that moved around. It's mostly gravel. But yeah, it was quite deep this morning. But despite that, the roads going to work were good. When I was working on the video, it was like 12:40 something. I looked at did a traffic thing, and at that point it would have taken over 2 hours to get to work. I-5 was all but shut down. It was a mess. And Waze, or not Waze, but I was looking at Google and Maps, and it was taking all kinds of diversions, and it was like, Kelly woke up, I had to go to the bathroom. She goes, well, who the heck would be out there this time of night? I said, I don't know. I said, the freeway never stops, that's for sure. But this morning it was literally the trip to work was just a normal time. So anyway, get out of this cold. It is cold. Of course, I just got snowed, and now I think it's mostly rain. But that's what it's supposed to be doing right now. But then this will happen again tonight, and then tomorrow night is the big one. That's where it's coming. To what degree, nobody can say for certain. One thing's for sure, they're saying 1,000 feet and up, you're definitely gonna have a tough time. And once you get to about 1,500 and 2,000 feet, the snow will be measured in feet. It's already being measured in feet up there, but it's like I said, it's supposed to warm up, I think, close to 40 before the day's over. But anyway, welcome to a snowy, unfortunately, a very wet snow. And it'd be nice to take an RC car out, but it would literally, as you can see, it'd be riding in slush. But here we are. It's 32 degrees. It is Wednesday, the 10th of January. So this is about 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours later. It's almost 4 o'clock. Kelly's in there taking a nap. It's like her second or third nap of the day. Silly little woman. Look, that's almost some blue skies popping up back that way. But the snow just kind of turned slushy, and just kind of making little puddles and stuff flood in places here and there. But I don't even know what to do with myself. I've been there watching videos and stuff. Well, let's just go in the warm shop and talk about it. What do you think, Danny? You want to come in? He goes, yeah. So what I was going to say, but I decided it was a lot warmer and drier here in the shop. Hello there, my gal. My little addictive motorcycle. I'm telling you, there's something about this thing. That thing's like a cute little puppy. And just it's crazy. I haven't in a long time just had this desire to just ride something and just come out here and stare at it in a long time, it seems. I know it's just a little 350. She ain't fast. But just something so pleasing about riding it. You just want to ride it all the time. The way it sounds, the way it looks. It's comfortable, amazingly comfortable. And suspension does everything fine. It's just very neutral handling. So easy to ride. But and that cam, that's not even, hasn't gone through its, the bike, the whole bike itself hasn't gone through its whole running in period. And as far as that cam, it's a roller bearing rockers on it. They have this 15-minute, don't let it idle, hold it, kind of swing back and forth between 2,000 and 3,000 RPMs for about 15 minutes. And let her completely cool down after that. I said, that's it. That's the only cam stuff. I've heard stuff, which was what I was going to talk about putting the TEC cam in this thing to break that cam in for 300 miles. I won't be abusive to it, but I'm not going to break in a cam for 300 miles. This also has roller rockers in it. There's nothing to wear in. It's not like your seat in the rings, and just be easy on it for a little bit. But don't go through this crazy thing of keep the RPMs, whatever. You do whatever. Follow the instructions if you want. But my classic thing: don't lug them. And don't free rev them. Don't, hold the throttle wide open, trying to get some top speed record, which won't take very long because they only have such a top speed. The Himalayan goes about 80. This goes around, they're saying 72 to 74, somewhere in there. But it doesn't, Himalayans don't have a speed limiter built into the ECM. They just, run out of poop. You get the red line, and that's just all it has. But, what I've been bored in there between taking little cat naps and watching videos. I was watching, people's response to putting that TEC cam from TEC Motorcycle Parts in England. And it's funny, the response. This is before people were putting the cams in the in these 350s, the Kent cams from Hitchcock's, but it's weird. The response is the same. No big, wake up call, increase in boom and horsepower. It just smooths it out, and you have, instead of that flat torque curve, it just basically the torque keeps climbing until basically it hits the red line. So it doesn't flatten out like they do stock. And the 350, I can't romp on it yet, but it just feels lively, like there's more there than you think is there. And it's just when you're riding along, you go, yeah, it didn't feel like that before. It just sweetens the pot all the way around. Oh no! Look, there's a ding in Kelly's. Oh, it's a rock ding. Look at that. She's got a rock ding in her tank. Oh, she ain't gonna like that. It's funny, somebody, maybe it was Hitchcock's, had the Royal Enfield touch-up paint for these things in that red. Yeah, I might have to add that to the cart when I want to order something else. If I order anything else, and things happen. I mean, the tools, in all fairness, Hitchcock doesn't realize that Royal Enfield made the tool wrong because it's Royal Enfield part numbers on it. Hitchcock didn't make them. But the mirrors, how they don't know there's a left and a right, that kind of irritates me. Like I was saying last night, you can see the timing of the little cogs on the shaft part where it ratchets. it's different. And I seen, actually it was Stuart Fillingham that had 2 clear bags when he put it on his classic 350. So he had 2 clear bags, so his left mirror is perfect, but his right mirror is wrong because he's got a left mirror on the right. And it's just one, you got to look very closely. I don't know if it's on purpose or by pure accident, but he made sure that there was never a clear view of the right-hand mirror. But he had 2 clear bag mirrors where I had 2 blue bags. I mean, literally, like Kawasaki, Honda, and all those guys. I think even BMW does it too. Blue is always right, and the left is always clear. That's been like a mirror thing for, 30, 40 years. So Hitchcock may not even know. But on their website, in all fairness, if you look at Stadium Motorcycle Accessories website, it says that it can be used on either side. It could be used on either side if you only bought one, you didn't know. But if you bought the wrong one, you're going to have this. You're going to have Stadium written upside down when you have the wrong one. There's a 10-degree difference, when they're all the way out. Of course, they're sitting sideways on the side stand. It's hard to tell. But, the left is correct. The right is correct. But there's a 10-degree difference. Like if I had 2 lefts, well, and then the other side would be off. But so the left should be swinging 10 degrees more. And another thing I noticed last night, I was trying to explain stuff to you guys the other day. Like, watch when I can't get my hand around the grip with the mirrors folded in. I can easily get my hand on the right-hand side. The right-hand side is the correct one. I have 2 right mirrors. And, I still haven't written Hitchcock back, but I know I'm going to, the classic thing, you're gonna get a bunch of lip action and nobody's gonna look. I'll write it all out so I don't have an argument and have to keep replying to the email. I'm gonna write the whole thing out, explain to them, and I'll show them I'll give them links to the videos where people have gotten 2 clear bag mirrors and the right side is wrong, and people has gotten, like me, that's gotten 2 blue bag mirrors and the left side's wrong. The blue bag mirror is a right. The clear bag mirror is a left. And there's one video I came across. It was I think he was in England, maybe Scotland, I don't remember which. But he had a clear bag and a blue bag. And at one point he takes them out of the box and he sets them on his seat, and you can clearly see there's a left mirror and a right mirror. But the odd thing is, he put the right mirror on the left, and he did them backwards. But, they will fit either, as you can see, they will fit either side. But you need to have the opposing mirror to make them balanced. Or like this, this one sits 10 degrees farther out. Actually, the way to word it is this one's 10 degrees farther in than what it should be. And you can look at the cams if you take them apart, and you can see they're cammed different. The notches, the opposing, the indent, the mirror has the cone shaped thing, and there's an indent that matches it, and there's multiple on the boss. And you just take one of these apart so I can show you, but if you hold the 2 stems together, you can see they're off. And there's no way that you could put them on both sides and have them lined up. It's one of those things that once you see it, you can't ever unsee it. That's where I'm at. It drives me nuts. Simple things. It'll be one of those things, if I don't do anything about it, your mind just erases things like that and you won't notice it. And most people probably ain't never going to notice it anyway. But I do. Yep, I think that TEC cam from TEC Motorcycle Parts, I think that would be sweet on the Himalayan. Because that's just the one thing I noticed. I even joke. I said, don't pull out in front of anybody because you can't get up the speed. You know, it takes some time to get up there, but they're like a freight train. Once you get them going, you don't hardly ever have to shift. They just go. I mean, you can go 70, 75 all day long. You know, around 75 and up, they start to get a little buzzy. And that doesn't bother me. I mean, motorcycles buzz forever. It literally does not bother me a bit. But anyway, they're very comfortable at those speeds. You're fairly high in the RPMs, but it don't hurt them. That's why I got a rev limiter. You go over the rev limiter, that's when you start hurting things. So and the rev limiters are set at a very conservative RPM to ensure you won't hurt anything. Look at these things. They're all set at 5,500 RPMs. This one with the Super Tuner, I think it takes it to 7,500 RPMs. And the Super Tuner changes all the Milwaukee 8s to like 6,250 or something. And you think, well, 55, 6,250, that's not really making a difference. That is a huge difference. If you're romping on it, you rev her out, you know, you're trying to haul butt, that you hit that 55 so easy. But it's funny, even though 6,250 versus 5,500, I never hit the rev limiter on them. Never, no matter how I'm horsing around. And you got to be smart about it. You need to know how to ride a motorcycle too, because by the time you hit the rev limiter, you've already gone too far anyway. But anyway, I just thought I'd come out here and chit chat with you, because there ain't nothing I can do outside. If it was all fluffy snow, I'd take one of the high trails out there and go romping around, but that not going and just pure slush. So anyway, thanks to listen to me rattle again today. On and on and on. Will he ever shut up? Alrighty. Wow. Look at those guys. Ooh wee. That ought to make for a cold night. What you think? That's beautiful to see blue skies. Too bad the sun's already hidden behind the trees and mountains back there. Wow. I like it. Well, hello there, YouTube. Well, that's that for that. The storm, winter storm for here in Toledo, 100% gone. In fact, it's supposed to be mostly sunny.
Cold.
Yeah, cold. Nowhere near as cold as what it was going to be, even with the snow. And Vancouver kind of has the same storm forecast, but it's been reduced a bit as well. But especially on Friday, it's going to hit late in the day. Looks like Saturday will be the only day when it looked like Friday was going to be the big day. It's just the storm just fell apart, which is a good thing.
And they could change it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
And it's always when you least expect it, that's when the big one gets you.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see that coming. That wasn't in our model, you know. But anyway, quiet day. Feel better. I don't know what that all's about. I don't know if felt like I was catching something, you know. But blood pressure, all that stuff, and there was nothing weird. No temperature. Boy, it's real.
Just dizzy.
Oh man, that's crazy. And it makes you nauseated when all I could do is just sit there and close my eyes. But anyway. Well, Nat, I guess we're going to roll out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Thursday or Friday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.